Kenya enjoys high rates of mobile penetration, but the uptake of affordable digital financial services lags somewhat behind. Among the reasons is the urban-rural digital divide that has disadvantaged rural communities with regard to technology-driven financial inclusion. It is this challenge that led Finserve, a subsidiary of Equitel and Arifu, to apply for support to the Mastercard Foundation Fund for Rural Prosperity for its unique project.
It had the objective of scaling up digital financial services where we are supposed to onboard customers on our mobile channel, Equitel, so that they can be able to enjoy the benefits of digital financial services. Also to train them through another partner called Arifu, who provided us a platform where they were able to access the content easily on their mobile phones.
The Finserve and Arifu project is a $2.2 million initiative that involves training beneficiaries on a wide range of mobile financial services. The initiative was rolled out in July 2017 with Finserve and Arifu as the funders and Equitel MVNO as the channel.
Through our financial education program, we're able to provide training around key modules, including savings, managing debt, accessing formal financial services, making investments, and accessing insurance. These 5 module areas have really been effective in helping our beneficiaries acquire the appropriate knowledge and financial capabilities to be able to develop better money management practices, including saving, including improving their profiles for accessing credit that they so much require, either for their households or even investing in their businesses.
On subscription, beneficiaries access financial services through the phone, including an interactive session where customers respond on topic of choice. Arifu Chief Commercial Officer Mandip Birdi says the project has resulted in increased adoption of digital services, enabling most of the beneficiaries to begin transacting digitally.
Fueled by the progress from the first project, we continued our partnership with Equitel Group, this time partnering with Finserve and Mexico AFA, who also contributed additional funding and support. The project included new as well as the existing trainings to be delivered via SMS over the Equitel My Life menu. The primary objective was to reach the over 400,000 learners of Finserve. The learnings consisted of financial and business education as well as agri-learning modules prepared in collaboration with Mexico AFA.
The impact of the trainings is evident in the changes that have taken place in the lives of the 480,000 beneficiaries who were trained in the first phase of the project. Among the subscribers of the project is Samuel Kihara, who runs a motor spare parts business in Karatina, Nyeri County.
Na kuikira belling kaneo tumitaka place na tuta wira wa kwedia mahiga madarugo wira wa transport ye na godero ligere roli mudago rido ni Equity dake ikara dali ke kuri hagi gige ya becha ige giguriro no Equity program ino ita harifu we twedio ni adwashe makolo ku Equity etuthomithio horo wa ku manage biashara yaku na ule go save becha ciaku nigetha uhote kutuika prominent biashara hii.
An insurance agent in Malindi, Margaret Fondo, encourages women to use the Equitel line for savings in their groups.
Equity imesaidia sana wakina mama wengi ambao tumekuwa nao kwa matumizi ya vyama. Hata unaweza kuwa pengine ulichukua mkopo, unataka kulipa mkopo wako, si lazima ukimbie bank, pale pale kwa ile line ya Equitel. Nataka kulipa loan yangu, nitaingia kwa Equitel line, niende kwa banka yangu, pesa zangu ziko pale, nifinye pale mahali pa to pay, niweke ile amount na iende. Si lazima mimi niende kwa banka, na loan itakuwa kule inaonyesha nimelipa.
A farmer in Kericho, Walter Terer, has grown his poultry business in spite of the COVID-19 pandemic that resulted in restricted movement.
What I like about Equity and Arifu is that Arifu gave me the information that I require concerning maybe my project, poultry farming. And then Equitel now, on the other hand, assisted me financing the project.
Samuel Mwiti of Meru chose to train on saving, budgeting and bookkeeping because he used to do a lot of impulse buying.
Arifu ni platform ile inatuelimisha mambo ya kifedha sana sana. Unasend jina Equitel kwa 22744. Halafu kutoka hapo unakaribishwa, unasagua ile topic yenye unataka kusoma. Halafu kutoka hapo unaendelea na maswali, ukijibu. Masomo unayafuata tu kwa simu. Itakusaidia mambo ya kusave, itakusaidia mambo ya kumbudget, hata mambo ya bookkeeping.
A high school director, Meshak Nyagong, says Skimark migrated from manual to digital operations using Equitel because it is convenient, efficient, accountable and cheaper.
Before we partnered with Equity Bank, we were going manual when it comes to financial collection and financial operation until when Equity Bank came in. The transaction, or let me say the managing of finance, was a bit better, and we could monitor all the transaction and all the finances easier.
Maimuna Hassan of Jamia Timber in Kitale says operating on Equitel is convenient.
We've had Equitel coming on board, which was very convenient. So we don't have to go visit the branch all the time. Sometimes you're busy and you can't step out of the work and go to the bank. That's outstanding product, the Equitel. Somebody deposits money, you just confirm it through your phone.
The outcome of the Finserve project is in line with what was anticipated, a change in the way rural communities perceive financial services and how they engage with financial service providers. The initiative is gaining momentum as awareness rises and more beneficiaries subscribe to engage in the financial sector to grow their businesses. Ultimately, their livelihoods are being transformed.
Kila mtu anaweza, ni kuamua tu na kujiamini. Bora ujishughulishe kwa biashara ambayo unajua inalipa na unaamini kuwa nikifanya hivi mimi nitaweza.
Nilisoma kuhusu growing the business ambayo ilinifunza ya kuwa nikiendelea kusave kwa Equity nitaendeleza biashara yangu vizuri.
Equity imekuwa ya msaada zaidi, hasa upande wa kunifadhili kifedha. Napoomba mikopo unisaidia na mimi kuweka utaji kwa biashara na kujikakamua kimaisha.
The project was supported by Mastercard Foundation Fund for Rural Prosperity.
The approach of Fund for Rural Prosperity was a partnership really focused on instigating, enabling ideas that perhaps were not getting the support that they needed. The idea was to really incubate ideas and help them become viable, to actually be attempted in the marketplace. So the funding that's gone into these partnerships, example being the Equitel one, is that we're allowing ideas to be incubated and attempted. This has in turn enabled solutions to provide access to finance to individuals that would never have reached them.
Equity, obviously having a great reputation in Kenya, has been able to expand to rural areas, so have been able to really reach out to the ultimate beneficiaries. So in terms of scale, our initial target was 1 million financially excluded people. So far we've reached 4.7 million people for the entire fund itself, and hopefully before the end of the fund we'll be able to reach about 5 million.